Hi, I'm Jorgensen, the incidental tourist, and today has me road tripping in South Africa, the best place for it, with our big skies and open roads. Destination, Nieu Bethesda, in the heart of the Karoo, and also the capital of the anti-fracking movement. I look forward to heading over and learning all about what they have on offer. I spoke to Ian Alleman, chairperson of the Community Tourism Organisation, about Nieu Bethesda. Hi Ian, thank you very much for hosting us. What would you want people to know when they hear about Nieu Bethesda? What message would you want to
Well, there's lots to do. It's a place to relax. I mean, there's a lot of walks to do. You can just sit in coffee shops and chat or whatever you want, but it's a place to come and relax. It's quietness and atmosphere.
I saw an honesty shop. How does that work?
Yeah, you put your money into a box and take what you want from the shelf. It's on the stoep and somebody's stoep, really stoep.
So that probably sums up the way of living here,
Yeah.
that it's all about honesty and relationships and strong sense of community.
Yeah.
Everywhere I look in this beautiful room, there's clothing, there's soap and just art and crafts. Where are you actually sourcing that from?
All our stuff is from the Karoo. We started off initially wanting to get local stuff, but there wasn't enough different, a big enough range of quality goods. But we focus on the Karoo, so all our crafts come from the Karoo. A lot of them are local, but not all. A lot of them are from Nieu Bethesda, but not all are from Nieu Bethesda. All of them have a connection with the Karoo.
You are in the heart of the area that will be affected by fracking.
I'm not sure if Nieu Bethesda itself will be affected. I don't think they say they won't draw close to town, and probably not in the Sundays River water catchment. Maybe in the Sundays River catchment area, which supplies Port Elizabeth's waters. I think they'd be quite aware of me. And also, the Sundays River catchment flows into the Karoo National Park. So they would probably protest if they were fracking. But the Greater Karoo, and it's not just, and I think people also realize it's not just the climatic Karoo, it's actually the geological Karoo basin, which extends right into Gauteng and into KZN, that people don't really think of as the Karoo.
Bruno's plekje. Ik kom daar uit Zwitserland uit en hij maakt de heerlijkste pizza's hier. Ook daar aan de grondse kelner daar, wijnen uitstal. En hij maakt ook zijn eigen wijn wat hij noemt graka.
I couldn't resist a visit to Andre Celier's The Brewery to sample his craft beer and his produce. So Andre, it's really nice to meet you. Thank you for letting us invade you on the Sunday.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Early on a Saturday morning. I don't normally do this, you know.
Well,
but
I think you should.
Yes.
Cheers, I have a sip of that. So here we are in Nieu Bethesda, and one of the first things we were told we had to do was visit the brewery. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
The brewery,
what are you making? How long have you been here?
Okay, yes. The brewery itself has been going for about 10 years now. Started in 2003. We've been here about 13 years. And the beers, there are 3 different beers that I do. The Karoo Ale, which is the standard one, slightly more on the bitter side. There's a honey ale, which is a bit sweeter. And then there's a dark beer, like a stout kind of a beer. I suppose the special thing about the beer is the fact that we use natural spring water. These canals that are flowing here through the village,
I saw them,
they've got spring water flowing in them, and that is the water that I use for making the beer. So that, yes, I think that has a special influence on the taste of the beer. And it's all ales that I make. I don't do lagers or commercial type beers, but yeah.
Sounds wonderful.
Yes.
And an idyllic way of life.
Yes.
And your market, were you selling
The-
externally or mostly
No.
from here?
All the beer gets sold here, so the people either drink it here or they buy the bottled beer to take away. There's one pub in town which will take the beer, but otherwise we're just too isolated in terms of couriers and transport and all of that. And my brewery is very small, so it's really just to service the people that come to the brewery to have lunch and so on.
Okay, so you're doing lunches here. We've ordered a
Yes.
platter, which we're very much looking forward to. We've met your charming boys who are assisting. And what am I drinking?
I'm not sure.
You're not
Which
sure?
one did he pour for? Which one did he pour
I
for
don't
you?
know.
Okay.
You don't have to tell me.
I might have to tell you. I think that is the Karoo ale.
It's
So that
good.
that is a more bitter,
Yeah.
hoppier one.
I did taste the honey as well, which was wonderful.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm definitely going to take some with me. So thank you very much. We'll have a look in the brewery just now.
Okay, no, it's a pleasure.
And I think it's just so wonderful when interesting people come to little towns and enhance them with their skills and what they're offering.
Okay, yeah, thanks. And well, you're going to get the platter now, so
I'm definitely gonna get the
hopefully you'll
platter.
enjoy the cheeses as well. Because
Oh, you're making-
I mean, we make the cheese, so we milk
So
our own goats and cows and
You're
stuff
not
like
only
that.
a brewery then, you
No,
have
we do
other
the
elements
cheese.
to your
Yes,
business.
yes, yeah. So the cheese is what we do as well. That's the other side of it.
Good.
Ek loop bedags in die veld. Tydjie sê ek my vrou bly hier by die stoltjie en wees rustig en koop. Kyk jy dribbelaar. Verpus. Hy werk vir jou rug. Kyk jy dribbelaar en verpus werk saam. So meneer is so baie maar sê in die dorp dat ek mense hier kan glo nie. Is 'n plantasie, wille als groenamare. Dis is wat groenamare werk met. As jy 'n stukkie geëet en jou mag is 'n bietjie omgekrap kan jy hom eet. En hy ombreek om dadelik. Wille als is 'n diertjie. Ek sê sommer diertjie want dit is 'n lewendige storie. Jy eet hom en hy ontwerp hy vir koue, wind en goede wat rondom jou is. En dan kry ons die man in die rivier. Hy smaak soos hoe sê hulle soos wieks. As jy hom geëet het, as jy wieks geëet, dan breek op vir koue. Hy's baie goed in die dorpie. Wat vervellis. Wat die mense altyd mee doen.
The Ibis Lounge was established with the express purpose of serving the best coffees sourced from around the world. Terry, we're so excited to be at the Ibis Lounge.
Thank you.
And when we came to Nieu Bethesda and were asking about places to see and to eat at and to discover, this was definitely recommended as the place to come and the best coffee and the most wonderful coffee selection.
Thank
and really
you.
good food. So please can you tell us a little bit about the Ibis Lounge and specifically about the coffee that you're offering
Okay,
here?
so I'll tell you, last year my daughter, who's 9 years old, she's 10, and I did a round the world trip for 12 months, and everywhere we went, we looked for nice coffee because I think life is too short. And I also found in every country in the world, people are into coffee. There's just delicious coffee everywhere. So when we were traveling, we were living in Cape Town, and I just kept on thinking about Nieu Bethesda. So I thought, we're going to come back here and we're going to serve delicious coffee. So we've got about 24 different coffees from all around the world, from India, from South America, from Africa, and we do a lot with our coffees. We present them nicely and they taste delicious, and we're very popular.
I can imagine. So for the first time, visitors are not only getting the cultural experience, the history of the ale house,
Yeah.
and this beautiful atmosphere, but they can actually get a good latte. But besides the meals and the coffee, I see you have some incredible craft and items for sale.
Yeah.
Is that just an extension?
Yeah, so what we also decided to do was to only buy South African made artistic goodies, but from small artists. So we found farmers' wives and small little studios. So everything we've sourced, mainly also off the internet or from phone calls, but we have people who make soap or the Desmond Tutu dolls, and everything is small, local, handmade, beautiful, beautiful stuff. So that was our kind of theme, you know. We don't want anything from China, from outside of South Africa. We want everything to be homemade and beautiful.
Lots of people think that this is now Helen's grave, but it's not her grave because she was cremated. It was a wish to be cremated, and her ashes were scattered in the camel yard. And then some of the ashes were scattered here by some of her friends that put up this owl because the Martins had this plot already. So they used this Martin's plot to put up an owl for Helen. I think the owl house is still the main attraction. People usually come for the owl house. Some hear about the town and want to come for the town. But most people come for the owl house and then they often come back because they also like the town, and that it's different, and then they come back again for the town, but they will go to the owl house again. No, you can go into the owl house 30 times or 10 years and you'll always see something you think, I haven't seen this before. Yeah, the sun worshippers, they show almost more adoration if you bend forward to pray. But they bend backwards, like in yoga. They go all out, they bend right over. So it's like an extreme prayer or an extreme adoration. She's got lots of suns and moons. In the Karoo, you're very aware of the nature out there, of the sun and the moon and the stars, because you see it every night. So I think more than maybe in the city, it really plays a role. And Helen was very influenced by Eastern philosophy also. That's why she's got Buddhas. And she even wrote to the young men of the Muslim society in America to ask them about Mecca, because she was interested in Mecca. So those little bottle structures, those are her Meccas. And the big procession are moving towards a Mecca, but also towards a nativity scene. The house was too small, so she moved it. But the whole procession is moving to the east, but it's actually south, but she wrote the east. So they striving to go to Mecca or to heaven or to enlightenment, whatever you want to call it. But right in front, if you go back again, you'll see there's a person standing there, right in front of the procession. And he's pointing to the leader of this procession, and with his other hand, as though he's saying, you're going in the wrong direction. You mean well, but you're going in the wrong direction. Come through me. And that also stated in the Bible like that. And then he shows true east. Maybe Alan was saying, can I try and show you true east? The true meaning of life. It doesn't matter whether you are Christian or whether you are Muslim or Hindu, the message is the same. So it can be your prophet, it can be any prophet.
The weekend in Nieu Bethesda fueled my heart and creative spirit with its rich characters and history. Yet I was not ready to leave. This is a place that deserves time and much appreciation.